going to be blasphemous here and show you some popular books that I just was not a big fan of. So feel free to roast me in the comments and let me know why I'm wrong. So let's start with a series, and that is just The Witcher in general. I just found this to be boring, and I just was so ready to get it done with. It just felt like smut. I'm not a big fan of smut. Characters, the action, just not for me. Then it's Carrying Comfort by Dan Simmons. Now, Dan Simmons is one of my favorite authors. I love the Fall of Hyperion, just the Hyperion series in general, and the Terror, but this I just found way overwritten about these mind control vampires that it just was not what I was expecting. Next is Clive Barker, and I'm still trying to figure out how I stand on him. The Books of Blood, a lot of people say is an amazing collection of short stories, and I've only read the first volume, but I don't know, it just didn't click for me. I'm still trying to figure him out. Then, speaking of the master of horror, Stephen King, in particular The Stand, the first third of this book was, I loved it. Everything else after just got boring and just dragged on, and the ending was just so lackluster, not what I wanted. And then, like Father, Like Son, Nosferatu by Joe Hill. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed this book. I did like it, but I wanted so much more out of it, and it's not what people make it out to be. Speaking of which, the same thing here with Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky. I really enjoyed this book, but I don't think it's this magnum opus that people make it out to be. The ending was pretty good, but other than that, that is Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. This book just did not do it for me. This felt like it was trying to be The Color Out of Space by H.P. Lovecraft, but just did not touch any of that at all, and that's one of my favorite stories by him. Then we're going to do some classics here, and that is For Whom the Bell Tolls by Ernest Hemingway. This is only the second book of his I've read, but I just found it boring, like about the Spanish Civil War, just dragged on. And then Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury. Now, I love Ray Bradbury, one of my favorite authors, but this just felt so overwritten, and the prose was just way too descriptive. And then lastly, The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. Just her writing style in general. I know she's a legend, but it just does not work for me. I've also read the Castle one, so yeah, let me know why I'm wrong.